and welcome back to my couch. The exact same couch I used to film my last birthday video. But let me go and make myself look a little bit more presentable. And I think we'll go for a walk and we'll talk a bit. How's that sound? Good? Good. So as I said, let's go for a walk. It's been like 2 hours since I filmed the intro and now we're on a walk. I'm all made up, ready to take some pictures, ready to conquer people staring at me as I'm vlogging. It's gonna be great. So how is this for a change of scenery? I am in a park, so if I start to look shy, it's probably because there's someone around. And there's gonna be noises everywhere because I cannot expect the world to stop, you know, doing what it's doing just because I'm filming. But yes, I am filming this exactly a month before my birthday. So today is October 15th. And before you clock me, yes, I do film my videos in advance. I have a very busy uni schedule, so I film whenever I have the chance. So I rewatched my old video from last year as I was doing the makeup for this year's video, and I changed a lot. I think my priorities changed. I think I didn't do a lot of the things I set out to do, and I'm okay with that. Just like the seasons have changed a lot, my priorities are different, like I said. And I'm happy, actually. I didn't think I was that happy last year, but I definitely am today. Marco is playing up in the park today. I don't know if that's a dog or a child, it could be either. I hope that he comes to justice. No, sorry, I keep getting distracted because I'm in such a beautiful setting. And I don't know, I thought I had this video scripted out, but apparently I don't. I will kind of keep to the format I did last year, and that is tell you everything I did in 2020. 2020 was a bit, I don't know if you heard, right? I don't know if you heard, but this thing came about in 2020 and basically put everyone in their rooms for about 6 months of the year. So I don't know if you heard about that one, but the things that I said I would do in the last video, so let's just remind ourselves. I said that I would get my driving license during the summer. I didn't do that. Postpone it till next year. I said that I would sort out my finances. I didn't do that. I wasn't earning enough money. I was stuck in a 12-hour contract, so I didn't do that. What else did I say? I said that I would get fitter. I don't know if you could tell. I didn't also do that. And there was one more thing that I said I would do, but I don't remember what that was, so I don't know if I did it or not. I'll let you know. I'll tell you in post editing. There's a lot of noises around me today. Wow. Let's see what happens. I'm gonna be 21 by the time you get this video, and car alarms, ambulances, or the police, everything. Let's take this conversation somewhere else, shall we? Now, I'm not saying turning 21 is not, you know, a big achievement. I really wanted to film this thing, but I might have to come on a quieter day because there's a lot of people staring at me right now. You see, the issue with beautiful destinations is that everyone goes to them. So in me trying to show you this bad boy, well, I am getting absolutely mobbed. But back to the video. With a little persistence, I finally got the shot I wanted. So I hope you can still hear me being this far away. But all I was trying to say is turning 21 has been a hassle and a half. It meant 6 months of sitting inside, cooped up with people I love, which is not a bad thing, but if you spend, 6 months with people non-stop, you start to notice all of their tiny little habits, all of those tiny little things that they do. I spent a lot of time with people I love. Too much, in fact, but I still love them. Priorities have changed. I want to move out at some point, and it's probably the first time I admitted that I want to do this seriously. I want to do YouTube and I want to do Instagram seriously, which requires a lot of sacrifice and a lot of taking, a lot of takes. All I wanted to say this entire video is that 2020 has required patience, a lot of love, a lot of patience, and a lot of finally looking at shit that we did not want to look at. That is what 2021 is hopefully not going to be, because hopefully 2020 has sorted all its shit out, has finally sorted everything that it wanted to get out in the open. A lot of healing needs to be done from this year. I absolutely agree with that. After I turned 20, I realized a lot of things needed to change. A lot of things needed to change. I finally let go of some people and relationships that weren't healthy for me anymore. I finally let go of a lot of insecurities I was holding on to, and a lot of things that I think I was just doing to make myself the victim last year. And I caused a lot of fights that I didn't need to cause. There was a lot of arguments that I had that I didn't need to have, but I had them nonetheless. And I guess finally this year I stopped that. I don't know if it was the 6 months of not talking to anyone apart from 2 people on a daily basis. I don't know if it was that. My leg's getting sore, so I'm gonna change angle here. I don't know what it was. But I have a tree growing out of my head. This is very bad framing, excuse me. Let me show you around here. How beautiful is this? That's why there's everyone's here all of a sudden. But yes, I changed a lot. I changed my attitude towards things a lot. There was a lot of internalizing things. I did manage to go to London at the very start of the year as everything was sort of kicking off, so to speak. That was fun. Like, that was a lot of fun. I think I lowered my expectations for people because I realized that the pedestal you put them on, they're not on a pedestal, they're just human beings. I realized that communication is really important, and there's people who are willing to communicate with you, who want the best for you and want the best for the relationship, and I am finally in one that is exactly that. But I also realized that before all of this, I would be in a relationship that's not healthy. And I'm not just talking romantic, I'm talking, friendships and family relationships. I finally realized that I'm allowed to be young and naive and do what I want to do, because if I don't, then I'm gonna have that as a regret later on in life. So on the topic of relationships, you've seen Don a little bit here and there in a video. He doesn't want to be in my videos. That's absolutely fine. Like, I'm not gonna force this camera in front of his face and put it up all over the internet when he's uncomfortable. That's fine. I'm not gonna make him do that. I need to accept other people's boundaries. That's another thing I learned, is I can't make people do what I want them to do. I can't make children be very quiet right now, so you're gonna hear it in the background. I just learned to let go, which is one of the healthiest things I've done for myself this entire time. I have finally decided that YouTube is the thing for me. I want to give this a fair chance. I want to, no matter how frustrating it is to get an angle or to get the right spot and to get away from people to film a video, I want to give this a shot. I want to give this a very good shot. My Instagram is thenightowlkarol, so feel free to check that out. I do post pictures there almost every single day now. I've been trying to. It gives me a reason to put on makeup at least once a week, so pretty chuffed with that. I want to make more connections with people in the next year. I want to meet new people, and I want to see so many other cultures if I can. I've accepted the fact that things won't go the way you plan them to. That's why I have about 60 backup plans for every plan that I have. And yes, that is a lot of thinking, but that's all I've had time to do this year. So 21, tell me in the future how that's looking on me. Hopefully well. A lot of people are excited because you finally get to drink in every single country. I've actually not drunk all that much recently, probably because I've got no reason to. So that's always fun. It's meant to be nice and sunny today. It was sunny when I first started putting my makeup on, but I guess not anymore. Good luck to you editing this, and I'm so sorry. So I guess the bit where I tell you about my 20s is pretty short, because that's all I did. I thought about a lot of things, I changed a lot of things. I'm working on changing other things, and I couldn't do a lot of the things I wanted to do because, well, current world situation. But my 20s are a lot more hopeful, my dear, a lot more hopeful. I am hoping to, right, get ready for this, graduate university. I am currently in 4th year psychology student, doing my dissertation this year, along with other modules, which is freaking fantastic. So let's talk about this somewhere else. Let's talk about my future. Talked about the past, talked about the present a lot. So let's go and talk about the future now. So what does the future have in store for me? Well, I'm walking backwards because I'm hoping to not get any people in this shot. But I'm hoping that 21, the year of me being 21, has some travel involved. I'm hoping to get some countries off my bucket list. I have finally narrowed my friendship group to some really good people, some really reliable, warm, loving people that share the same passion as I do, and I'm really excited to strengthen that bond with them. I again want to meet new people. I want to make new connections with people. I want to get better at YouTubing. There's a whole bucket list of things that I want to do, and I have written it down, so let's see how that goes. I get really shy because I can see people trying to walk this way, but they don't know if they should or not. Yes, I'm gonna take a 4-month break from the place I work at, university, any commitments. I'm gonna use that time to find myself. Is that something that every student says when they want a gap year? I'm gonna find myself. I've been thinking about a postgrad in marketing and social media, that kind of communication stuff. I've been thinking about all the possible career futures I have. Hopefully YouTube's one of them. There's a very loud bike over there. So hopefully YouTube is one of them. I'm hoping for a lot of things. I'm very open to new things happening next year. I'm very open to new possibilities. I just want to open myself up and not expect a certain thing. Just welcome new things as they come along, because they come along when they're meant to. And everyone in your life is a lesson. Every single person that you come across is there to teach you something. It's never a mistake. And sometimes you just gotta learn that the hard way, which I feel like I have a lot of the time. But there's a lot of internal things to still work through next year. But there's a lot of external things I want to do, like get that driving license finally and learn Spanish. I've been saying I want to learn Spanish for such a long time, and there's just so much that I want to do, but I'm not going to tell you everything because there's no point. without putting pressure on myself, I'm just gonna let myself grow. I'm gonna let myself change, and I'm gonna let myself finish this goddamn university degree. That's it. That's all I want to do, guys. That's all I want to do. I'm sure after uni we can talk a bit more seriously about my goals and about the things I want to do. But for just now, can we just finish this goddamn degree? Okay. I'll see you guys on my next adventure. I think this video is long enough. If I didn't say anything concrete, I'll hopefully give you some nice B-roll. See you later, guys. Peace.